Hello, I'm Sue from Shades of Greys, and here I am showing how I pack a box for transportation of the lampshades, either because I'm shipping these to a customer, or if you want to move house, then this is another way of making sure that they survive the removal process. So first of all, get a box, and the box really has to give you a little bit of room around the shade. The first thing I do, so I'm packing a straight-sided drum here, and the first thing I do is line the box. So you've got a cardboard box, but I put extra cardboard in, some at the bottom, and then I cut cardboard so it fits all around the sides as well, and that creates a buffer between the box being squeezed and compressed, in case the removal men or the couriers just squish it a wee bit. And ideally there will be enough pressure between the cardboard and the shade so that the shade doesn't get dented. So once I've done that, I've lined the box at the bottom and all the way around. I put my shade in. I cover this for customers. I wrap it in some nice reusable paper or burnable paper. I put the shade in, and then I use corners, cardboard corners. These have been ready-made. I've had them in another parcel, but I also cut up other bits of cardboard, and you can create corners like that as well. So I put the corners in like that. Just slip them in each of the corners, and they form another part of the barrier. And for each of those corners, it doesn't have to be this type of wrapping paper, but this is what I use to keep things nice and clean. It could be newspaper, it could be tissue. I then stuff the corners with paper so that they remain firm, and that when you squeeze the box like that, and I'm squeezing that quite hard, the edges of the cardboard do not come into contact with your shade. And that's the way you stop pressure crushes happening from the side. Now there's also another important thing, especially for these straight-sided barrels or drums, and that's to stop things being put on top and crushing the lampshade from above. And to do this, I get a long piece of cardboard and I sit it over the top, ideally so that it's resting on the sides, not the actual shade itself. And if it's quite a strong, stiff bit of cardboard, actually this isn't, but ideally I'd use a stiff bit of cardboard. It means that any pressure that does come onto the top of the box is spread over your shade, and therefore your shade doesn't get crushed. And then, just for safety, and this is what I do when I ship, I put an extra bit of cardboard the other side as well. So it goes like that and forms an extra lid. And when you've got all that in place, you can shut the box and everything, hopefully, will arrive safely. I've shipped thousands of lampshades over the 6.5 years that I've been in business. Very few get damaged. So I really would recommend you doing it this way.